What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo. And because of the influx of new players, because of the 7 Deadly Sins collab, I thought I would provide all of you on how to build a character completely from scratch, where to get your resources, why you should level up certain aspects of the character, and make sure that you do level them up before you start using them. But before we get into that, a little tip that was thrown out at me in the last video about Immortal Rock was if you go into your settings and you turn your Awaken skill auto use off, and you actually play against the Immortal Rock or whatever Immortal Dungeon on manual, your character will never use their Awakened skill. So say I'm playing with Kay, he won't use his Awakened skill. I actually get to use it when I want to use it, but the other characters will automatically use their ultimate skills. They'll still continuously attack even though you're playing on manual. Manual just means you got full control over the character that you are actually playing. And I did find it to be easier and actually did pretty damn well doing this method. So I wanted to throw this out at you. Didn't want to make another video about Immortal Rock, but I wanted to throw that little tidbit of information out at you to hopefully help some of you out. Now let's build a character. So we're going to actually build Vice here. She's at level 1. Now, depending on the level of the character, whether they're a Fest character, which means they have a purple border around them, or if they're gold border like these characters here, or they're silver like this character right here, or they're bronze, really depends on how many stars they're going to have to begin with. Because Vice is a gold border, she's got 5 stars. The first thing you have to do is you have to evolve the character. Now, where do you get all these resources? And this isn't just to evolve, this is for pretty much everything as far as leveling up a character. If you go through the UI, you actually click on Dungeon down here, then you click on Power Up Dungeon, Power Up, meaning powering up your characters and all the resources that you need. This is also where you get cards, all the resources that you need, gold, bottles, these cores, all kinds of things. Everything that you need to level up your character is going to be here. There are other places that you can farm for these resources, but I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. So we jump back in here and we click on Vice. We want to evolve her. So that's where I got all those resources. And you would just click on there. And this is the beautiful thing about the game. It takes you exactly to where you need to go. So say I didn't have enough of these resources. I just click on here. It said hard. I click on hard or lunatic expert. And then I would just start farming the living hell out of this thing. But we have enough resources, so we're going to go ahead and evolve her. All right. Now, the next thing you've got to do is you need to limit break your character. Now, when it comes to limit breaking your character, you have souls here, you have these souls here, and you have these souls here, and then you have these souls here. Now, rainbow souls, these souls here, can level up any character in the game. They will level up any of them. These green souls will only work on characters that are green. If they're blue souls, then they only work on blue. If they're yellow souls, they only work on yellow, and so on and so on and so on. And because this is a KOF original character, these KOF souls will actually work. There's also souls called All-Star Souls, Purple Souls, and All-Star Souls. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if we go into the exchange shop, you have these different souls. These souls here actually level up All-Star characters, characters with the purple border, and then these souls will level up original KOF characters that are Fest characters, characters with the purple border. And then these All-Star souls here will level up characters that are All-Stars that are gold border. And then you have these souls here that'll level up bronze souls. And then you have these souls here that'll level up silver souls. So gold for gold, silver for silver, bronze for bronze, and then purple for purple. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So we'll click back on her. Now, because I have enough of these souls, you need 600 of them in total. So if I had 300 of these and 300 of these, it would be enough. If I had 300 of these souls and 300 of these souls, it would be enough. Now, normally what I would do is if I didn't have enough of these souls, I would go into the dungeon, click on Soul Quest, and I would actually find Vice in here. I'd go to the green there, and I would actually look for Vice. There we go, you gotta click on normal. And I would actually look for Vice right here. And then I would proceed and play with her. And if you do this, you'll get some rubies, and you'll start getting souls for her. Now, because I already have plenty and plenty of souls, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually trying to get fest souls from there in order to do some exchanging in this shop, because if you have these souls right here, the purple souls, I can start getting more of these tokens, which is exactly what I want every day. But a beginner player, that's what they would do. They would go to Soul Quest and they would be trying to get those souls there. So we're going to go ahead and limit break her. You hit the plus, take her up to 90, and then limit break them. You see it costs 800,000 gold. Now what this has done is it's made her capable to get to level 90. Now you need to go to level up. Now for level up, you need experience bottles. Now where did you get experience bottles? You get experience bottles from the Power Up Dungeon, where I showed you earlier. And when you run out of these things and you click on it, it would automatically take you there. Now I actually have plenty of them. And then you just hit enhance and level them up. Now she's going to be at level 90. So now she's at level 90. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to level up their cores. And when you level up their cores, what it's going to do is it's going to increase a lot of their stats. You see this is at level 1, this is at level 1, and then this isn't even unlocked. You see unlock core, unlock your finisher. Your finisher doesn't get unlocked until you go through your cores. So once we unlock all of these things, then we'll have all of these things unlocked. We'll also unlock our striker bonus. So you see this little striker skill attack type. You go into here, skill, and there's our striker attack. And we'll get bleed damage, from Vice here as a striker. And when we level up, it's going to be even higher. So we're going to click on the very end here. And since I have enough resources, I can go ahead and hit unlock and go ahead and unlock all of these things. Now, typically, whenever you're leveling up characters that are not really that useful and Vice G really isn't that useful, you wouldn't do this. You'd save your cores for fest characters, the characters with the purple border, or certain specific characters that are really going to provide you a lot of help in the game. This version of Vice really doesn't, but what I would normally do is I would continuously unlock all of these. I would unlock all of these, but I don't want to use any more of my cores because I know I'm not going to use a Vice. But you would normally just finish all of these cores. The next thing that you'd want to do is your Infinity. Now you can acquire Infinity by playing with the character in story mode and epic quests and certain game modes in the game to level up Infinity. And you see these little smiley faces that are on them? Those little smiley faces are going to give you a lot higher percentage to level them up. And whenever you take them up to level 10, right? Just 10. That's really what's going to give you the maximum amount of stats. So, and if you want to know where to farm for Affinity, it tells you right here. And obviously, if you're in Lunatic, you'll be able to farm a whole lot more per the amount of AP that you're using. The lower the level, the less affinity that you're going to get. In the beginning, you'll start out and you'll be down here in the normal. But as you progress through the game and you start beating the story mode, start getting characters leveled up, you'll start being able to go into this Lunatic. Now, I already have a level 10, and every time, by the way, that you level up Infinity, you actually get rubies. So you get rubies from the Soul Quest, and you can get rubies from leveling up Infinity, which is a total of, I think, 105 rubies. And if you click on Reward right here, it shows you all the rubies that you're getting. You can see 10, 10, 30, 40, 50 rubies. Then you see the HP increase, you see the defensive increase, critical damage increase, which is very important at level 4. But when you go to 10, you get all the attack bumps. Anything past 10, all the way up to 15, is extra souls. And that's very important, especially for your purple characters, because your fest characters are going to give you them souls that you can salvage for the exchange shop to get those extra tokens that I showed you earlier. But I'm not going to take her up to 15 because I really don't need to. But if I was completely leveling her up, that's what I would do. And again, remember, you get all these resources from the story mode. And all you get to do is click on here, and it'll show you where to go. You can get all of these resources. You can just click on it, and it'll take you straight to it in the Power Up Dungeon. And one more thing, these green souls and blue souls and purple souls, where do you get those things? Well, You can actually get those from, if you go into the dungeon and you go into Advent Dungeon, you can actually get those from these events right here, this Arms Black. Now currently in Arms Black, you can actually get the Red Souls, right? And this is playing on Lunatic. And every week it's going to change colors. It's going to be red one week, so I can level up the red characters with the souls I just got. Maybe next week it'll be blue, yellow. I'm not really sure what color it's going to be next week, but it changes every week. So you always want to make sure you're coming in here and farming every single day. So hopefully that will lead you on the path to building up your characters. You can also get those KOF souls from the Exciting Roulette. You can get these KOF souls here if you get really lucky. I mean, I have a lot of these tickets. I never use this. I'm a bit of a mini whale. You also get AP from here. But this isn't a farming video. This is just a video to show you how to level up a character. So let me know how you're all doing in the game. Let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time, Sunday through Thursday. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.